He's not even.
Deep fly ball, a drive to center field. That'll get over the head of Robinson and all the way to the fence.
Lorbeck drives the lane, puts it up, right-hand lane, gets it the ball. He'll go to line for one more.
Very nice take by Zach Lorbeck.
Trying to go around to Engel. He stones him far side.
Point blank got Engel again, and he stops him.
Shotgun snap at Engel. Looking left, now looking right. Throw far side. Throws a fade up for grabs. Hunter Beechler, far side pile on. He comes down with it. Touchdown, Bayport Pirates. Line and ball into left field, and that'll go all the way to the fence. Coming in to score will be Hilbert. Feed it in. Matty Ray, a right-hand lane and down.
Great seal by Ray. Jerks with a nice lob over the top.
Four skates to the near side circle, looking for some time. One-timer, Martin Suna. Knock off the water bottle. It's a one-timer and a goal, and the Pirates, they extend their lead.
He takes a swing at it. He'll send that one deep to right, and looks like that one's going to be a walk-off grand slam for Joe Beyer.
And your state champions.
Your state champion.
Your Bayport Pirates.
Swinging a fly ball to center field.
It's over!
And that's it!
The Pirates win it!
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Sheboygan North High School, the site for this WIAA sectional final match between the Slinger Owls and the Notre Dame Tritons. Both of these teams have had stupendous seasons. Slinger 23 wins overall, Notre Dame 21 overall, both finishing near the top of their conference. Notre Dame 15-3 in conference record. Slinger finished at 10-2 in the North Shore Conference. Both are looking to make it to the state tournament for the first time in a long time. The last time Slinger had a state appearance was 1977. It's been quite a while. And the Tritons are looking for their first state championship appearance. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Tom D'Angelo along with Miles Del Troy. And Miles, in this one, it's going to be something that the Tritons have been accustomed to all season long. They're not the tallest team on the floor here today, but they use their quickness, their speed and athleticism to work around the defenders. What do you think about the Tritons today?
Yeah, on the other side of the ball, the Slinger Owls, great brothers. We're going to have a brother-brother matchup here tonight. The Conan brothers from Slinger, and then for the Tritons, the duo of the Hendrick brothers, Austin and AJ. It's going to be a fun one. Great atmosphere here this afternoon. Yeah, whoever wants to punch their ticket to the state tournament is definitely going to have to earn it here this afternoon.
Yeah, there is a sizable student section for the Owls, and on the Notre Dame side of things, they're just wrapping up spring break this week, so maybe we'll have some stragglers coming in throughout the course of the game today. Let's talk about some of these numbers here. So Notre Dame scores a little bit more. They're averaging 73 points a game. Slinger only 69, but when you look at the points against, Notre Dame giving up 63 points a night, Slinger only 50. It's been a stout defense for this group this year.
Yeah, both defenses, honestly. I watched the game Thursday night. Notre Dame sectional semifinal was great defense as well, holding a West De Pere team to 69 points. So just both defenses really good, and that's definitely going to be a huge factor here this afternoon.
Now, last year at this time, almost to the day, the Tritons took on Cedarburg from the same conference that Slinger's coming out of, the North Shore Conference. They did not fare well in that one. And how do you think, the fatigue factor, these teams both just played on Thursday, do you think there's any crossover between playing a game on Thursday and having a quick, tough turnaround against a high-level opponent so quickly on Saturday afternoon?
Yeah, definitely. You have great intensity on Thursday night against tough teams for your sectional semifinal. Then you got to get some rest, get mentally prepared on Friday, scout your opponents for Saturday here this afternoon, and it's definitely a tough task, but a task both these teams willing to face for the trip to state next weekend.
So the path to get here for Notre Dame has looked like this. On March 6th, they defeated Schwabenon by only a single digit, 78-77 in their gym to open things up, and then they came back the next day and beat the Pulaski Red Raiders 60-47. And just a couple nights ago on Thursday, at Manitowoc Lincoln High School, they defeated West De Pere 78-69. For Slinger, their postseason path has included a victory over Kewaskum 70-47, a win over Nicolet 55-45, and then on Thursday evening they took down Port Washington 62-33. So both of these teams have earn the rights to be here. Let's talk about some players that you're going to be keeping your eye on. You already mentioned the Conan brothers for Slinger.
Yeah, and then for the Tritons as well, like I mentioned, the Hendricks brothers. Leo Weber, someone definitely can pop out here this afternoon, make his case known, try to get his team to the state tournament for the first time in program history. So, yeah, for Notre Dame. And then as well for Slinger, you got Bryson Fogel, Brett Palm, the senior. Two of those great players looking to add on to the addition of those Conan brothers for the Owls.
The anticipation is in the building. It is thick in the atmosphere. The nerves, the excitement, all these seniors playing one more game. The coaches dialing up all of the adjustments, and the fans continue to file in for a full packed afternoon of high school basketball. One team moves on to state. The Tritons and the Owls coming up in just a moment.
Sportsmanship doesn't stop when the game ends. It's part of the community you live in. Respect, character, dignity. Your community, your team. We're a proud sponsor of the WIAA Rural Mutual Insurance Sportsmanship Award and have been since it began. It recognizes that sportsmanship matters in your community. Visit ruralmutual.com/WIAA and see how our team and your community can work together to be true champions.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Because
we welcome you back just 2.5 minutes before the starting lineups are introduced. Let's talk about this from a coaching perspective a little bit here, Miles. So Slinger has won 7 straight. They are on a absolute tear through their latter half of the conference schedule and into the postseason. If you're Coach Babinski and the Tritons today, what's the one thing you need to do in order to come away with a win?
Well, I think you read what they do initially. You know, if they're hitting the threes off the bat, then you guard a little more perimeter base and you adjust to what the Owls do because they can do a lot. You know, they're more perimeter base. They got tall, lengthy, the Conan brothers, the tallest of the bunch for these Owls. So I think you read what Slinger does and you adjust throughout the game just because they're so talented.
And on the Slinger side, you were there on Thursday seeing this Notre Dame team in person. What do they have to do in order to walk away with a win?
I think what most impressed me was their defense, and Slinger has the offensive threats to kind of match that high intensity of Notre Dame's defense. So I think it's going to be for the Owls having to execute off the tough Notre Dame defense, and the Tritons doing what they do best on the defensive side of the ball.
And on the Triton side, it's been the big four all season long. Austin and A.J. Hendricks, both juniors this year, and the seniors, Leo Weber and Jack Gordon, have had sensational seasons. Weber had 25 points in the win on Thursday, Warden 16. It can be hard to get all of them out of rhythm, obviously. So if you had to pick maybe just 2 of those players to really step up in a big way for the Tritons, who do you think it would be?
I would say Leo Weber and one of the Hendricks brothers. I think those are your 2 best. You know, the senior Leo Weber going to put everything on the floor, not for his season to end here tonight. And then for the Hendricks brothers as well, you know, juniors, you got a good senior group with Warden and Weber, trying to fight with your boys here till the final horn and not end your season here this afternoon.
The starting lineups and national anthem are just a few moments away, so we will step aside and give it to the in-stadium public address announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your headwear, place your hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem.
We welcome you back. Here are the starting lineups tonight. First beginning with Slinger, a 6'5 sophomore number 1, Joey Conan, a 6'4 senior number 2, Colton Mantz, a 6'6 junior number 3, Jack Conan, a 6'1 senior number 5, Bryson Fogel, and a 5'11 senior number 22, Brett Palm. Again, Conan, Mantz, Conan, Fogel, and Palm for head coach Alex Levine. For the Notre Dame Tritons, their starting five has looked pretty consistent all season long for head coach Brian Babinski. A 5'11 senior number 1, Alex Syak. A 6'2 junior number 2, Austin Hendricks. A 6'3 junior, his twin brother AJ Hendricks, wearing number 4. A 5'11 senior guard number 5, Leo Weber. And a 6'5 senior forward number 22, Jack Warden. We also had the officials for you tonight who are registered by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association. Their experience and integrity qualify them to enforce the rules of the game. Are you looking to stay in the game? Without officials, we don't have games. Become an official today. Reach out to your athletic director or to the WIAA at wi.org. Tonight's officials are Jason Fish in his 13th season, Michael Graber in his 22nd season, and Jason Nate in his 21st season. A very experienced officiating crew at that. We are all set for tip. It will be controlled by the Tritons, and Alex Syak will give it to Leo Weber. And Miles, just early on these first couple minutes, what are you going to be looking for?
Yeah, just to settle the nerves. You know, big atmosphere here this afternoon, kind of just settling in, settling down the nerves, playing the basketball you've played all year, and trying to punch your ticket to the state tournament.
AJ Hendricks has got it here. Guarded by Brett Palm, over to Austin, and now Alex Syak. Back to AJ up top. Jack Warden's going to fire the first three. That one was tipped. Syak keeps it alive. And Hendricks fumbled the ball. It's going to be picked up by Jack Conan, going coast to coast, stepping through, and getting two.
That's what he does best, taking matters into his own hands, coast to coast there. Gets the first bucket here this afternoon.
Well, Jack, the junior, so the older of the two Conan brothers, averaged 20 points a night. You don't see that super often, especially for just a junior, but he's got tremendous size, and he just showed off some serious skill and athleticism taking it to the rim. Weber kicks it out to Syak. Warden fakes the pass, and it had it tipped and knocked away. It's picked up by Hendricks in the backcourt after the Fogel tip. Here's Syak. Leo Weber fakes and now drives. Facing a double team, a well-timed one. Weber's on the floor. We got bodies all over him. We're going to get a foul. I think that's the right call there, as he had two Owls diving on top of Weber there before the jump ball. We'll see who they charge it to. It's going to go on Mance, his first.
We talked about how great this Tritons defense is, but how about the Owls here to start it? Lots of pressure here beyond the arc and really just making this Tritons team uncomfortable here from the get-go.
Weber to inbound. He gets it to Hendricks. Trying to post up on Fogel. Double team comes. Warden catches and circles it back out. Warden drives a reverse with the offhand. Tough finish for Jack Warden.
Yeah, very crafty finish. 6'5" senior. Again, we talked about Conan taking matters into his hands. How about the senior Warden with a nice finish down low?
There's Fogel spinning on Weber. Kicks it out to Joey Conan. Palm. Floater. Missed it. Tipped. And it will be collected eventually. Now it's loose on the floor. We're playing Twister once again. Owls come up with a ball. Conan for three. And A.J. Hendricks corrals the miss.
You can tell how much both these teams want it. Both getting on the floor here for that loose ball in the short corner area. Both teams here to play here this afternoon, no doubt.
Austin Hendricks fakes on the three, stops, pirouettes, and kicks it out. A.J. off. Palm the board. Once again, the quick crossover from Conan, and he's fouled.
Nice quickness there from Jack Conan. Nice finish up above. Draws the foul here. First free throw trip for both squads here this afternoon.
Jack Conan on the season, 68% from the charity stripe. Knocks in the first. Conan this year, 20 points a game, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, nearly 2 steals, a block. He's stuffed the stat sheet in every single category. Rims out on the second free throw.
And a 68.4% free throw shooter as well. You know, he gets to the line a lot, uses his physicality.
Weber may have gotten away with a push-off, couldn't hit the jumper. Hendricks, the offensive rebound, little fade away, too strong. Alex Syak on the offensive boards. Jack Warden can't ring the bell from deep, and Conan corrals a miss. Pass intercepted by Warden. Good hands there as Conan tried to skip it across court. Hendricks pull up at the foul line. Got it.
Good response here from the Tritons, you know, getting the steal on the other end. Then the 15-footer there from Hendricks. Tritons looking here to settle in.
The lob up top, and Conan couldn't put it down. That was a well-executed play there, and we saw some good athleticism on display there from Joey Conan, the sophomore, standing at 6'5". Warden's looking to attack. Weber gets in the lane and kicks it out. Warden the opposite side this time. Missed again. So it seems like they're okay with Jack Warden taking some of these perimeter shots.
Yeah, he's got the bucket down low, but hasn't been afraid to shoot that three ball, and soon they'll fall. He's been shooting a lot of them.
So strong take, and Fogel draws a whistle. First on Weber. That's something that's hasn't fully hampered the Tritons this year, but if any of those big four, Warden, Austin, and A.J. Hendricks or Weber, get into foul trouble, that really kind of limits what they can do. As Fogel knocks down the first free throw.
Yeah, it's huge. Bench depth is huge in the game of basketball. I mean, you got a stud starting five, but is your bench reliable? Can you go to your bench in the crunch time? You know, when your players do get into foul trouble, like you mentioned, it's especially crucial in a sectional final.
2-for-2 trip for Fogel. Gives Slinger the lead at 5-4. Just a few minutes gone by. You're just joining us. on NEW Sports Radio and the Triton Sports Network. Sectional final Saturday in the state of Wisconsin. Warden on the back cut. And the pass tipped and taken by Conan. Jack on the kick out. One more. Joey Conan for three.
Great movement there from the Owls. Finds the wide open sophomore Joey Conan. Wide open triple, buries it.
Austin Hendricks near the half-court line, guarded closely by Conan.
Yeah, always giving these Tritons nothing easy here, playing them up tight.
Nice pass underneath, and AJ couldn't finish it. Rebound was tipped and taken by Sakarla, who just checked in a moment ago. Now he's running to the floor and was not expecting the pass.
I like Jack Conan's playmaking right now, trying to pass, lead the offense here, taking the ball up the floor. Just a few mistakes here, 2 turnovers for him early on, but definitely 2 mistakes he'll want back and he'll settle in here.
Tight defense being played on Weber. The jump shot comes up short. Conan, the quick crossover again. This time Austin Hendricks is on him, looking to post up. And a tough finish with the left hand. He has shown the whole arsenal here in the first 5.5 minutes.
He has, and he notices the mismatch. Nice job getting inside. A little bully ball there from Conan.
Tritons have gone cold from the floor here in these last few possessions, as a few of the reserves have checked in, including Jonas Burnt, who's got the ball right now. Weber drives, the floater in the lane, couldn't get it to go, but he's going to get to the free throw line.
Something too unique about this Notre Dame team we mentioned there on spring break, so kind of just out of the norm, not going to school, kind of just not in that normal schedule that they're in, so that definitely plays a part here Thursday night, now here this afternoon in their tournament run.
Weber's first free throw is good. Yeah, that's a good point that you raised, because Slinger has been in class, so the practice routine, to your point, stays consistent, stays within the normal flow. I mean, it might be a little different playing 2 games in 3 days, but it's a lot more normal than not having anything to do on your off time.
No doubt.
Weber knocks down the second. Ten to 6, 6 minutes gone by here in the first half. Slinger and the Tritons of Notre Dame. Conan on the post up, facing 3 bodies. It was stripped by Herbie Haas underneath.
Well, they didn't have an answer for Jack, but they do for Joey. Nice defense from the Tritons there and looking to execute here on the offensive side.
That was a tough pass there taken by Conan. Now he's facing some traffic. Cross-court skip. And a wide open 3-pointer comes up way short there for Palm.
Looked just a little rush. He had a little bit of time, was pretty wide open on the 3, but just rushed a little bit and caused the short 3 ball.
Weber guarded closely by Conan. Austin Hendricks coming around to curl. Hazy will try. Can't get it to go. So the shot making has really cooled down these last couple of possessions here, Miles.
Yeah, it has. And give credit to Slinger's defense, finishing possessions too when you have those long 3s, finishing plays, boxing out, getting those rebounds, and pushing the offense.
Here's Conan. Over to Palm. Fogel driving on Hendricks. Can't get it to go. The tip no good. Good strong rebound from Weber underneath.
Yeah, this is where the Tritons got to go to. Pushing tempo, numbers, you got to get out and go.
Joey Conan has done a phenomenal job on Weber to start. Warden way off the mark.
Warden trying to get things going beyond the arc. Just have missed a few here in the early going. I think Tritons got to get inside, work your offense through inside out, and get some buckets.
Conan on the cut, lays it in.
Beautiful set there for the Owls. Gets Conan downhill, little inside finish there for the junior.
We're going to get a foul here on Joey Conan, his first, as he was applying some ball pressure on Weber in the backcourt. And we're going to have the old Hendricks for Hendricks swap. Austin checks out. AJ comes in. Both of them only juniors, so they got one more year. And if they can make the improvement that they made from last year to this year, going into next season, watch out, because they were both sensational this year, both averaging over 15 points on really great shooting. Both 50-40 in the shooting department as Weber threw it out of bounds.
Unfortunately, they'll have both these Conan boys coming back next year as well, so they'll have tough task as well next year, their senior year.
As we approach the halfway point in the half, Slinger has doubled up the Tritons so far, lobbing inside to Conan. Tiptoeing that baseline, circles around and fires. And the ball goes out of bounds. Sicarlo was battling for it. It's rewarded to Notre Dame.
I like Joey's decision making right now. He's getting inside, not settling outside of the perimeter. Shots haven't fallen inside, but he's definitely the player that they will start to fall here as the game moves on.
Weber in a rush. Couple jab steps and a drive. Spins around, fires, got it.
Nice finish there from Weber. That is what he does best and kind of stops this scoring drought here for the Tritons. Takes matters into his own hands.
Yeah, that was instant money for him on Thursday in the win over the Phantoms. Conan for three. Short. Weber once again looking to attack. Pull up in the lane. This one's no good. And Conan grabs the rebound, looking to push the other way. Cross court skip to Joey. Corner pop. Yes! And a timeout is taken by Coach Levine to get his defense reset. We will keep it here with just over 8 minutes remaining in the first half. So kind of what we talked about in the open about the size and length of Slinger really paying dividends here, and we've seen both Conan brothers be on full display these first few minutes.
Yeah, kind of just a fast pace here for the Owls, not coming out with a lot of energy, just uptight on defense. Then on offense, you can get whatever you want, getting both those Conan brothers inside, wide open three-pointers. So no doubt Notre Dame will have an answer here after the little timeout here taken by the Owls, but just a great start here for the Slinger squad.
What do you think was being drawn up in that Slinger huddle there, because that's not something that you see a ton of coaches do, call a timeout directly after a made shot?
I mean, continue to do what they're doing with a lot of ball pressure. I mean, make this Tritons team uncomfortable. And, yeah, like you said, a little weird here. They're on a little bit of a scoring run and calling a 30-second timeout. So expect to see something here, and we'll see some full court pressure here on ball.
So Weber will run point.
And also gives the chance the Tritons to set up a set as well after that timeout. Try to get a bucket here. Get this thing closer to single possession.
Yeah, no doubt. Weber kicks it out. Hayes had the pass deflected, battling to get it back. It's going to be taken by Sicarlo.
And give credit to Slinger.
Conan, that's a deep one. And he missed everything.
Slinger's been hands in those passing lanes, just making the Tritons offense uncomfortable, and active hands makes you look 5 times bigger on the defensive side.
Weber kicks it out to Hendricks. Jonas Burnt's in the game. He gets it to Warden, posting up. He's got the height advantage here. Swinging around the perimeter. Some good defense being played by the Owls, and the students are getting into it. Hendricks lost it. Fogel dives on the floor and picks it up. Here's Palm. The lob up top for Conan. He missed it. Well, that would have brought the house down if he was able to finish that.
It would have. Main population here, the Owls fans.
Nice pass underneath. Jonas Burnt got sent back the other way. Once again, Conan running. Euro stepping. Missed it again. With the rebound, he puts it in.
Yeah, after a few missed shots, it'll knock it down for Joey Conan, and there he gets a nice bunny. Keeps this momentum going here for the Owls.
We got some he's too little chance coming from the student section. Hendricks trying to find any sort of space. Weber, corner pop.
Kind of been the theme in this game is he's too little. I mean, the Owls have just been right there, matching the physicality.
And Conan finally pays it off from downtown. Timeout, Brian Babinski, as the lead is ballooned to 12. The Owls Nation liking what they're seeing out of their team right now. Here's one last look at that Conan three-pointer, which was kind of interesting, Miles. He was kind of trotting up the floor, looked really fatigued, but that shot was nothing but net.
Yeah, brother to brother, he knows you can shoot that, Joey, and he does. Knocks down a triple and lead up to 12 now for Slinger. Expect the same intensity here for the Owls defense after the break. Give credit, the Tritons offense has been moving the ball really well, just haven't been able to get those looks just because of the size of the Owls defensive. Hands have been up in passing lanes, just making this Tritons offense uncomfortable.
Yeah, there has been nothing open inside. So it's really forced them out to the perimeter, and you got some of the shooters that you would imagine the Owls are okay with as that ball was tipped. Taking some outside perimeter shots, and you got Conan contesting some of these. That makes it tough. Nice pass underneath.
That's what he does best. Playmaking, finds a wide open Sicarlo.
Yep, that was him getting in the scorer's column for the first time. The 6'6" junior coming off the bench. That's got to be a nice luxury to have.
I was going to say,
have a guy with that size coming off your bench.
Yeah, intensity coming off the bench.
Warden drives and scores. And we've seen a lot more leniency, I guess you could say, from Coach Levine going to his bench a little bit earlier in this first half.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, if you do escape here and advance to the state tournament, bench is going to be crucial. I mean, you get your boys into foul trouble, bench has got to be there and reliable.
Spin from Fogle and a bucket to go with it.
Nice crafty finish there. Spin move, free throw stripe, 15-footer, got it.
Under 4.5 minutes remaining. Warden drives again, and he gets fouled. That'll go on Sicarla, his first.
Like the intensity from Warden. He was settling a little outside of the perimeter, but there gets inside. Nice physical drives, uses 6'5" physicality, and now 2 throws for him coming up here.
First one misses. Warden, 62% foul shooter this year. And I want to, while we have a moment, give a big thank you to the Sheboygan North Athletics Department for helping us out, getting everything set up here in the bird's nest, I guess you could say here. Really nice setup, so thank you to everyone involved, and of course our producer Chris Learman and NEW Sports Radio for putting this together today and bringing this sectional final game to you all. Second free throw's good. And of course, you guys were there on Thursday at Manitowoc for Notre Dame and West Superior. Did a great job with that. Been busy all March long covering games and events. So to everybody associated in NEW sports world, a heartfelt thank you. As the pass is taken by Hendricks with the takeaway. See if the Tritons can find a spark here. That's not going to help them. Another turnover quickly up ahead. Warden is able to step in the passing lane and collect it back for the Tritons. Jack Whitehouse posting up, threw it out of bounds. Just feels like Notre Dame is really sped up at this point.
I was going to say even kind of both teams as well, going back and forth here in transition. Now we got a sideline out of bounds, kind of just to reset things here for both squads.
Fogel's pass finds its way to Conan, and the jumper's short, but a whistle.
Owls are doing some nice job running some good offense here, some good sets. You're up 13, kind of slow things down, get to some good offense here, and now you got a great free throw shooter, Joey Conan, here at the line.
First free throw is good. Conan on the season, 71% foul shooter. And he knocks down a pair. So this is the largest lead. It's up to 15 as we have 3.5 minutes remaining in this first half.
See the Tritons do here on the offensive side, and a little bit of a scoring drought here. What do you do to get back on the board?
Hendricks a drive and kick. Gets it back here, guarded closely by Palm. Here's Warden now. Warden spins, steps through, couldn't bank it in. And a bad pass there. It's going to still be collected by Conan. They've got numbers if they hurry. And we're going to have a blocking foul here called on Hendricks as Sakarla was attacking the rim.
A nice idea there for Austin Hendricks to try to take the charge. Just wasn't completely set there as the contact was initiated, but nice idea. That's a big, what would have been a big momentum shifter if he would have got that charge.
Sakarla on the season, 60% from the charity stripe. Pretty good foul shooter. But he misses the first. I'll take credit for that one there. I'm sorry, folks.
The classic announcer's jinx.
Oh, gosh. I can't escape it. No matter where I go, what I do, what I say. Happens everywhere. Hits the second.
I was going to say try to get Warden inside here, but it's so tough when you're guarded by Jack Conan, the size of him, just an inch taller than you.
Drive and kick. Hendricks to Hendricks. AJ for three. Strong rebound for Sakarla. He's provided some really strong minutes here in this first half.
He has. Exactly what you want from your bench.
Palm off a great dish. Missed it. Whitehouse to Weber in the corner, guarded closely by Fogel. Just not much open against this Owl defense. 2 minutes remaining in the half. Austin Hendricks can't ring the bell from deep, and Conan collects another rebound.
Yeah, you know, the scoreboard sticks when you're not making shots, you're settling outside the perimeter, and that's what we're seeing here for this Tritons offense in this first half.
The lob up top. Conan finally is able to get it to go.
Yeah, they drew that setup a few times, and finally there it goes for Joey Conan, and all Slinger right now here with a minute and a half to play.
The lead is 18. Weber thought about pulling the trigger, but he's got Conan right in his face. Banker's good.
Great drive and a great finish over the tall height for the Owls down low there. And we talked about it. Leo Weber taking matters into his own hands there. Gets a much needed bucket here before the half.
Yeah, he's their leading scorer so far. 6 points. Conan. No. And a long rebound's collected by A.J. Hendricks. Under a minute remaining.
If you're Notre Dame here, you can get maybe 1 or 2 buckets here before the half, kind of get some momentum heading into the locker room. Exactly what you need here.
Hendricks a step back, gives it to AJ, steps through, and he got fouled. The Slinger faithful does not like it. But AJ Hendricks will be standing at the free throw line where he shoots it at 73%.
I'll give a credit to his nice backdoor cut there, and just couldn't get that finish though, so 2 throws here for him coming up.
First one is good. I don't have this exact number in front of me. We would have to look it up maybe during the break, but 14 first half points for this Notre Dame team. I got to imagine, maybe in Coach Babinski's entire tenure, that might be the lowest number of points they've had in a half.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. This team, this year averages, 60, 70 a game?
Yep, 73 a game. Second free throw comes up short. Conan is going to slow things up as he gets it over the timeline. Under 30 seconds to go in this half.
Yeah, as they should. No rush here, but Borden's going to try to closely guard him here. But if you're the Owls and no rush here, up 15, approaching the half, exactly what you wanted here in the first half of the sectional final.
Fogle back to Conan. 10 seconds to go. They're going to start to get into their motion. Conan driving, stepping through and a kick. Open look and an extra pass. Palm to beat the buzzer. Short. Hendricks collects the rebound, and that's how the half will come to a close.
Nice look there before the half. Just couldn't knock down the shot. Like the head fake there from Palm, but overall just a great first half there for the Owls. And Notre Dame's got to make some adjustments as they enter the second, but what should be a good second half here.
29-14 is our score in the sectional final round. Winner advances to state, and the loser cleans out their lockers early next week. We'll step aside and take a break for halftime. Come back with some numbers right after this.
A room update or building your dream home and don't know where to begin? The design team at Maco's will guide you through the selection process and put your mind at ease. Solutions and styles to make you the envy of the neighborhood. Maco's, your premier flooring center. Now that's value.
I'm a people person. I'm a movie buff.
I'm a data wizard.
It's time to thrive in a career you love and soar higher with NWTC, where you can excel in a flexible, career-focused program that fits you, what you enjoy doing, and how you want to learn. Whether that's in person or online, it all starts at NWTC. Soar higher with us.
Hungry? Check out this deal on the best pizza in Wisconsin.
I love this pizza.
And you'll love getting $5 off any Gallagher's Pizza order of 30 or more. Call us for delivery. It's the best way to feed your office for lunch.
It's time to call Budget Blinds.
Let us help you with your free in-home consultation and free design services for top quality blinds, draperies, and shutters. Top quality blinds installed in a couple hours.
Now that's easy. Call now.
Spring into action at Kemp's Ace Hardware, your local stop for garden gear and greenhouse goodness. From lush plants and lawn mowers to rakes and shovels, we've got everything you need to get your yard blooming. Need extra muscle? Rent the tools you need from our Howard or Wrightstown locations. Our friendly staff is here to help you grow something great this season. Visit us in Howard, Wrightstown, and Ashwaubenon. Kemp's Ace Hardware, your neighborhood hardware store. See you soon.
Greg Young of Abrams is your #1 dealership with a veteran staff in all departments. 10 years experience and counting is quality you can depend on. Greg Young is your top dealer in customer satisfaction and sales satisfaction year in and year out, with a fully staffed service and collision center that will work on all makes and models with free estimates. And don't forget about the huge parts department. And we need cars. We'll buy your car even if you don't buy from us. So stop by and check us out, or check out our inventory online at GregYoungAbrams.com.
A little empathy means that no matter how you feel, you never feel alone. Welcome to Amplify Health. A little empathy changes everything.
When I'm not working, I'm a family man. I mean, I have 3 kids, a wife, and we've got just a very full schedule. I coach the baseball team and coach football. Growing up in the area, it's a very safe, very welcoming community. These are people that you're doing life with. We're all in this together, and we're helping out each other, and we're doing life together. If it was done for me, how would I want it done? I go through that in my head, and then I do it that way. Do the right thing every time.
It's halftime here from Sheboygan North with the Slinger Owls only 18 minutes away from their first state championship appearance since the 1977 season. They lead the Tritons of Notre Dame 29-14 at the break. Welcome back once again, Don D'Angelo, Miles Deltroy. just some overall early thoughts on what we saw in that first half.
Yeah, I mean, all Slinger right away from the shoot. I mean, just came out with a lot of intensity. Defense was uptight, making the Tritons uncomfortable. As you see on the scoreboard, Tritons 14 at the break here. Just making the Tritons uncomfortable, and then on the offensive side for Slinger, just getting to your playmakers. Jack Conan, although with 7 at the break, has just been playmaking, getting it to his brother Joey and also Fogel. Joey Conan with 15 and Fogel with 4 at the break. It's been all Slinger, and for this Notre Dame team, no doubt they're here for a reason. They can come out and respond after the 14 first half points, but I think it starts with getting inside, getting Jack Warden inside, guarded by Jack Conan, and working your offense inside out.
Yeah, how would you work this year? Because we've seen, and you pointed out accurately, just kind of the size and length of this Slinger team. So going inside has not necessarily been in the Tritons' favor, but I agree with you. They got to do some of that to try to open things up on the perimeter.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think not settling as much too. Jack Warden kind of just settling a little too much for the Tritons on the perimeter. And he's got a 6'5" size, so get him inside. Get your other shooters like Leo Weber. I think you get the ball in his hands. He's your senior playmaker that can take matters into his own hands, try to get this Tritons team back in this game and not end your season here short here on this Saturday afternoon.
And for Slinger, I mean, you touched on it just a second ago, Joey Conan, 15 first half points. What have you seen out of him so far? Because we said during the break that that's kind of a quiet 15, and look at the scoreboard. He's outscored the entire Notre Dame team so far.
Yeah, he's been great, along with his brother Jack. I like his intensity too. Missed a few bunnies in the early going, but continuing to get back inside because he knows those shots will eventually fall. So continuing to get inside, use his size as an advantage, and expect to see that in the second half as well.
So if you're Coach Levine, what are you telling your guys in the locker room as you've got 18 minutes for your first state appearance in over 50 years?
Yeah, I mean, you got to stay the mission, though. This game is not over. Notre Dame's here for a reason, so you got to keep the intensity you had in the first half, especially on the defensive side. We talked about it, the 14 first half points for Notre Dame. Coach Brian Babinski might not have that his whole coaching career, you said, in the first half, so continue the intensity on the defensive end, and that'll take you a long way here this afternoon.
And for the Tritons, just one more thought on them. Perimeter shooting, we've talked about it throughout this halftime break here. I still think you need to, with the score being what it is, you still need to try to get the Hendricks guys and Leo Weber some perimeter shots. You agree?
Yes, absolutely. And I think those guys will knock it down. You know, you didn't shoot the ball well. You had plenty of good looks for the Tritons on the offensive side. And you also, Leo Weber driving inside, getting in 15-foot, finishing off 2 is how you're going to get yourself back into this one.
Really quickly, while we have a moment here, want to give a special shout-out to Matt Koenig, the athletic director at Notre Dame. He is not here today. He is taking some much-deserved time with his family right now. Want to give all of our thoughts and prayers to his mother-in-law, Joyce, who is going through a little bit of a tricky situation right now. So to Joyce and Matt and the entire Koenig family, we are thinking of you, especially with this weekend and all the events going on in Notre Dame lore. And with that, we will step aside and come back with the start of the second half right after this.
A room update or building your dream home and don't know where to begin? The design team at Mako's will guide you through the selection process and put your mind at ease. Solutions and styles to make you the envy of the neighborhood. Mako's, your premier flooring center. Now that's value.
I'm a people person.
I'm a movie buff.
I'm a data wizard.
It's time to thrive in a career you love and soar higher with NWTC, where you can excel in a flexible, career-focused program that fits you, what you enjoy doing, and how you want to learn. Whether that's in person or online, it all starts at NWTC. Soar higher with us.
Hungry? Check out this deal on the best pizza in Wisconsin.
I love this pizza.
And you'll love getting $5 off any Gallagher's Pizza order of 30 or more. Call us for delivery. It's the best way to feed your office for lunch.
It's time to call Budget Blinds.
Let us help you with your free in-home consultation and free design services for top quality blinds, draperies, and shutters. Top quality blinds installed in a couple hours.
Now that's easy. Call now.
Spring into action at Kemp's Ace Hardware, your local stop for garden gear and greenhouse goodness. From lush plants and lawn mowers to rakes and shovels, we've got everything you need to get your yard blooming. Need extra muscle? Rent the tools you need from our Howard or Wrightstown locations. Our friendly staff is here to help you grow something great this season. Visit us in Howard, Wrightstown, and Ashwaubenon. Kimp's Ace Hardware, your neighborhood hardware store. See you soon.
Greg Young of Abrams is your #1 dealership with a veteran staff in all departments. 10 years experience and counting is quality you can depend on. Greg Young is your top dealer in customer satisfaction and sales satisfaction year in and year out, with a fully staffed service and collision center that will work on all makes and models with free estimates. And don't forget about the huge parts department. And we need cars. We'll buy your car even if you don't buy from us. So stop by and check us out, or check out our inventory online at GregYoungAbrams.com.
A little empathy means that no matter how you feel, you never feel alone. Welcome to Amplify Health. A little empathy changes everything.
When I'm not working, I'm a family man. I mean, I have 3 kids, a wife, and we've got just a very full schedule. I coach the baseball team and coach football. Growing up in the area, it's a very safe, very welcoming community. These are people that you're doing life with. We're all in this together, and we're helping out each other, and we're doing life together. If it was done for me, how would I want it done? I go through that in my head, and then I do it that way. Do the right thing every time.
We are back for the start of the second half. 15 points the differential between Slinger and Notre Dame. Winner advances to state for Slinger. We're going to get there for the first time in almost 50 years, and Notre Dame is seeking their first ever state championship tournament appearance. They came close a couple of times. They made it to this point last year before they lost to a very good Cedarburg team in the sectional final. That same Cedarburg team took out Slinger last year in the sectional semifinal, so they were just taking names and kicking tail last year for the Bulldogs. Slinger opens up with possession of the ball here. Joey Conan pulls up from 15 and misses his first shot of the second half.
Great set out of the chute there, getting a 15-footer look for Joey Conan. Again, the shots weren't falling for Joey in the first half, but no doubt will continue to be aggressive here in the second.
It's going to be interesting to see kind of the energy level that Notre Dame comes out of the locker room with, as Hendricks is struggling with the ball. It's loose, and it's going to be picked up here by Mance. Up ahead, pass knocked away, and it goes out of bounds, rewarded to the Owls.
Yeah, we saw their fans when they came out of the halftime locker room trying to give them some life here. Only down 15, holding a Slinger offense that averages in the 70s per game, only to 29 in the first. Definitely one of your brighter sides in that first half.
Brett Palm did not score in that first half, but was a pest defensively, there's no question. Conan trips, gets it to Fogel. Drop off pass to Mance, and it's going to be picked up by Syak as some sloppy passing. We've kind of seen that from Slinger at various points throughout this game so far.
We have, and there I think honestly Fogel could have just put that one up, taken himself there, not dish it off to his teammate, but no matter, possession back to the Tritons.
Weber struggling with it. The pass was tipped by Hendricks, and Palm took a dive on the floor. May have gotten bumped by Syak. Quickly the other way comes Conan. Sidestep 3. Rims off, and Austin Hendricks corrals the miss.
The theme of this game has been this Owls defense. Just the intensity and pressure all throughout this game has been incredible to watch.
Syak driving kick. Here's Hendricks. Hendricks the spin, started closely by Palm. Nice catch underneath by AJ, and he scores plus the foul.
That's the momentum you need. Find your score. AJ Hendricks down low. Quiet first half for him, but looking to get into the points here at the stripe with 16:04 to play.
That's the first foul on Bryson Fogel, sending AJ Hendricks to the free throw line. Rims out on the free throw, so he's 1 for 3 from the charity stripe so far today, which is kind of abnormal for a guy who shoots 73%.
We've seen it a little bit in the second half. Notre Dame kind of amping up their defensive pressure. Got to play with a little bit of pace here, down 13, which isn't horrible, but still this Owls team is going to take this game into their own hands if they don't amp up their pressure.
Yeah, it's going to take a lot to come back, especially against this Owls defense who we've praised throughout the course of the game. Conan catches in the corner. And gets it back to his brother. Top of the arc. Missed it. Rebound tip taken by Weber. Alex Sayak's going to tee one up. He got it.
Defense turned into offense here for the Tritons. Get a nice stop, finishing the possession, and turns into 3 on the other end.
Conan plowing into Warden. He draws the charge.
Good call there from the officials. Conan definitely extending his arm there. Nice job bellying up, taking that charge. Huge momentum shifter now in the Tritons' favor.
And quickly, Jude Sicarla, who had a big impact in that first half, is going to come in with just under 3 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Weber over to Warden. Warden fires one up, missed everything.
That's what we talked about, though, getting Warden inside here in the second half.
Sicarla plows into Hendricks, another offensive foul. Now that one was a little bit closer there. You think that was a good call? Think Hendricks was stationary?
I think so, yeah. He not as much contact as the other one, but still, officials get the final call.
There's some juice in this second half here. 29-19, we step aside on NEW Sports Radio and the Triton Sports Network.
Life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Back from timeout, the lead has been trimmed to just 10 points here for Notre Dame. Slinger still on top. It definitely feels like the intensity these last few minutes has picked up on both ends of the floor.
Absolutely, and it started with the Tritons defense turning into offense. It back-to-back charges on both possessions, and Tritons showing some life here with 14:42 to play in the second.
And the fans are getting into it on the Notre Dame side of the court.
We talked about it at the break. Notre Dame's here for a reason, and no doubt they're going to show some life here. They're not just going to give this game to the Owls.
Yeah, there's too much pride in that program.
Absolutely.
Especially after the year that they've had, kind of defying all odds. A lot of people kind of covering and being around this team didn't think that they had a puncher's chance of getting to this spot after some of the seniors that graduated a season ago, and they proved everybody wrong. They're trying to do it again here in this second half.
Yeah, finishing second in a tough FRCC conference. Yep. Not an easy thing to do at all.
Only 3 conference losses this year, which is a tremendous accomplishment. Scoop shot, Warden gets it to drop.
We talked about how Warden's going to have to step it up here in the second half, already doing so, getting inside, not settling like he did in that first half on the perimeter, using his size to his advantage.
Yeah, he's up to 7. Sicarla over to Fogel. Lob it into Sicarla, facing a double team, and he's fouled.
Hey, you gave him praise a lot in the first half. Huge minutes by Jude Sicarla, the junior, now getting to the stripe here for 2.
Sicarla went 1 for 2 on his first trip. Knocks down the first.
Exactly what you want off your bench, that spark. You know, you face a little run here, some adversity, and you get your junior guy off the bench at the stripe.
Offensive rebound for Conan. Ball was tipped. Sayak may have gotten away with a little bit of a bump there. Here's Warden in the corner. Hendricks step back at the foul line. Short, but strong rebound from Conan.
They got to keep getting back to that. Those 15-footers, head fakes, driving, getting inside. That's what the Tritons offense do best, and that's what they got to do to get back into this one.
Nice kick to the corner here. Fogel drains it.
Great response there. from Fogel, taking matters into his own hands. Corner 3, knocks it down, back to an 11-point lead. 12-point lead, excuse me.
Warden looking to go on Conan. Ball knocked away and stolen. Now it's loose. Who are they going to reward it to here? And Conan may have been on the sidelines here as we're going to get a foul on Jack Warden trying to reject a Jack Conan shot. All sorts of hectic play here.
Yeah, great sequence there. And it all starts with the hustle from Mance. Getting down and dirty by the scores table there below your screen. And that gives a credit to why Jack Conan is at the stripe here.
And Coach Babinski he's hot at one of the officials here for how that last sequence played out. Jack Conan from the free throw line grades it.
Well, basketball game of runs here. Notre Dame goes on a big-time run, gets some energy, some juice, and now Slinger trying to respond back here up by 13 with a chance to add on.
2-for-2 trip for Jack Conan. He's up to 9. And the lead's back up to 14. Tritons had got it to within single digits just a couple minutes ago. But a nice response here from the Owls.
I kind of went foot off the gas here, picking it back up on the defensive side, making the Tritons work for it here on O.
Weber's looking for some space. Here's Styak over to Hendricks. Driving, stops, and a foul.
You can tell the confidence has definitely increased here for this Tritons team as well, being a lot more aggressive, getting inside the paint, putting things up, getting to the foul line, drawing those fouls, and trying to work themselves back into this one.
That's the second foul on Jack Conan. So foul trouble is not an issue for anybody to this point on either side. Good catch here from Hendricks. 6 minutes gone by in this second half. Winner advancing to state at the Kohl Center. That ball was knocked around, and it's going to be a turnover. Good defense there from Fogel on the attacking Hendricks.
That kind of awkward. You get bumped, you don't go for the charge. It's kind of a tough decision there for the officials. If you call it a block, a charge, no call, just an awkward defensive play.
Conan to a cutting Mance, had it stripped, but we're going to get a foul.
Good call there, definitely got him on the arm, and now a baseline here for the Owls.
Second foul on the senior Alex Styak. Conan is posting up Hendricks, and he gives it back to Fogel. Conan driving. May have gotten away with a walk. Here's Palm trying to ring the bell. Warden the rebound. 2-on-2 break going the other way. Weber attacking the basket. Flips it up. Missed it. Here comes Conan. Conan once again. That's a tough shot. He missed it. He passed it to himself, and he put it in.
A nice defense from the Tritons there, but Conan getting his own rebound, just scooping it back up for 2. Tritons have had the answer, though, for both these Conan brothers here so far in the second.
Weber, a step back 3, missed it. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It's going to go to the Tritons. You think Conan gets both a rebound for that? And
yeah.
How would that work in a box score? Did he get an assist, maybe?
And I don't know. I haven't done any stats in my career, but
I have not either.
Maybe. Give him credit. Why not?
Yeah, there you go. Can be like a triple single all in one play.
Right.
Jack Warden. That pass was intercepted by Conan, and we're going to get a jump ball. You can just see that play in particular, how long his arms are, and defensively he has been fantastic today.
Yeah, he's done that all season long, especially here this afternoon, just getting active hands on the sides. using his length to his advantage, making him look even bigger than he is.
So it is Notre Dame ball underneath here. There was a little altercation there for just a brief moment, and one of the officials is talking to Coach Babinski about it.
And you'll expect some chippiness here. Sectional final, lots on the line this afternoon. Two powerhouse programs. Not going to go down without a fight.
Both a lot of pride in both of these schools, no question. They each played each other in football this past season, and that was a shootout. 56-42 was the final score in that one. Austin Hendricks gets a look. He got fouled, and he put it in from downtown.
That is a tough triple. Hand in the face there from Joey Conan, and not an easy triple to bury. Lots of momentum here for the Tritons. Even down 13 here with a chance to add on.
That's the first trifecta for Austin today. He's going to have a chance for one more from the free throw line. Second foul on Joey Conan. So each of the Conans have two personals. Free throw from Hendricks is good.
Yeah, Triton's got to keep up this aggressiveness here. Keep getting inside. You're starting to knock down shots here in the second half. Keep doing what you've been doing on offense.
Palm. Over to Conan. Here's Conan on the cut. He got free for a moment. Kicks it back out. Palm, same spot, same result. Missed it again.
Good offense, though. Good action for the Owls. They've been great with their sets here this afternoon. Just mixing it up on offense, throwing all sorts of things at this Tritons defense.
Under 10 minutes remaining in this one. The lead is 12 for Slinger. Cross-court skip to Warden. Fakes on the three. Driving, nice dish. Hendricks got annihilated by Conan once again. Quickly, Joey the other way. To the rim, missed it. Hayes the rebound.
And Joey Conan limping here, waddling back down on the defense.
No one picking up the ball. A kick and an extra pass. Hayes fakes the three-pointer. Defender goes down. Hayes lost the ball. That's because he was fouled.
Fast transition here in this second half. I mean, lot slower pace of the first half we had moments ago, but both teams kind of picking it up here with 9:29 to play.
And that is number 3 on Jack Conan. And an exhausted Joey Conan is going to come to the bench to get some rest. Weber, catch and shoot. Rebound was tipped and taken by Hendricks.
Great action there for the Tritons. They've been definitely mixing it up here on the offensive side in the second half.
Weber driving the baseline, lost the ball. It's loose. He picks it up and he saves it to Warden. Warden fires a three. Yes!
We saw him miss a bunch in the first half, but there gets a nice look off the dribble and back into the single-digit lead here, Dom.
Yep, it's down to 9, under 9 minutes to go. Palm. Back to Conan up top. As most of their possessions have gone, we're going to get a foul away from the ball here. It's going to go on A.J. Hendricks. That'll be number 2 on him, as he was tangling with Sakarla underneath.
Yeah, Sakarla has done a great job off the bench. We gave him a lot of praise in this one, but sees the mismatch, looks for down low, and draws the foul.
Conan. May have gotten away with a double dribble there. That was pretty close, but still got possession. Kicks it out. Open look for Mance. Got it.
Big time triple there from Mance. Kind of wakes up this Owls crowd here. Now they can keep this intensity here on the defensive side.
Lead back up to 12 for the Owls. Lob it inside. Here's Hendricks. Guarded by Palm. An open look. Hayes, he needs it. He gets it.
Tritons have done a great job of getting inside. There they get inside, gets it to a wide open corner three-point shooter and knocks it down. Completely different story here in the second half for the Tritons.
Yeah, we're starting to trade buckets a couple times down the floor here. Conan in and out dribble, driving, the reverse, missed it. Ball's loose, still on the floor. Conan is going to maintain possession, and we get a timeout. That was something there. You could have gone any which way with that. Could have called a foul, could have maybe been a travel, but they get the timeout regardless.
Yeah, there have been a lot of chaotic sequences here in the second half. Both teams kind of just picking up the speed and intensity here in the second half with their seasons on the line.
What do you think Notre Dame is doing now? We've seen some open three-point shooters here. What do you think they're doing a better job of here in this half to get those open looks?
Like I mentioned at halftime, getting inside. They've gotten inside with their size, not necessarily going against either Joey or Jack Conan, but just their guards getting inside and then playmaking from that or dishing out to your shooters, and they've knocked down a lot more open looks here in the second half.
So with just over 7.5 minutes remaining in this one, 9 points, the difference. And what is a busy time of year in the state of Wisconsin. You got the girls' state tournament going on at the Resch Center. And we also have an update from the other sectional playing at Manitowoc tonight. The De Pere Redbirds are leading the Spartans of Brookfield East by 10 right now. That three-pointer is no good from Mance.
Yeah, and also with spring sports starting track starting this week, like crazy time of the year. March Madness for college side.
That's right. It's one of the best months in the entire year.
Absolutely, no doubt.
Month of March.
The kids like Christmas time. The sports lovers love March.
That's right. A.J. Hendricks over to Austin. Guarded closely by Conan. To get some rumbling here from the Owls. Stomping their feet, making some noise.
6.5 to play. Tritons got to kind of play with some momentum because how great this Owls team has been on both sides of the ball. They're going to maintain this lead for a while.
Yeah, this has been a long possession here on this end of the floor. Warden thought about teeing it up. Here's Weber. Weber spinning. That's a tough shot. He missed it. He knew it was off. Offensive rebound once again for Hendricks, and we get a foul.
Rebounding has also been great for the Tritons here in the second half. Great job keeping that possession alive. That is no doubt going to be a play if you crawl away with this one tonight that you're going to look back on a play.
In particular, A.J. Hendricks has been fantastic. A guy who averages 6 rebounds a game. He's doing a lot of that work on the offensive glass tonight. That was also the 7th team foul, so Notre Dame now shooting bonus free throws.
That's what good players do, good teams do. You're not scoring, you find other ways to give asset to your squad.
Couldn't get it to go. He's really struggled from the free throw line now, just 1 for 4 here this afternoon.
And already in the bonus with 6 minutes to play, tight ball game, you're going to have to knock down free throws if you want to win this game.
Vogel over to Conan. Driving on Warden. That's a tough shot, and he missed it. Rebound, Hendricks once again doing work on the boards.
This Tritons defense has had every answer.
Warden was feeling his luck there, couldn't get it to fall. And it's one and done on this end for Notre Dame.
I'm saying the Tritons defense have had really good answers here for both these Conan brothers in the second half.
Joey's back in the game here. Over to Vogel, driving on Weber. Kicks it to Mance, guarded by Hayes. And Jack Warden is right up into Jack Conan. And we get a travel call here. Colton Mance shuffled the feet a little too quickly. Just with kind of the flow of this one and the momentum going each way, that's about the last thing you think is going to happen.
Absolutely, and how disciplined this Slinger team is. They've been disciplined all game. Just with crunch time, only up 9, 5.5 to play, mistakes that can't happen.
Nice cut from Hendricks, and he lays it in. And a timeout taken by Coach Babinski. This is the closest they have been in the second half. It's down to 7.
Talked about at the break how Notre Dame deserves to be in this game and proving it here in the second half. Trailing by 7, 5:16 to play.
We'll step aside for just a moment.
What rhymes with great?
participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
Welcome back from timeout. We were just talking in the break, Miles, about how, yes, it's only 7. There's still plenty of time to go, but with this Slinger team, it's still a tall mountain to climb if you're Notre Dame.
Absolutely, but they've done all the things right here in the second half. Just a lot more intensity, a lot more life in this Tritons team. They're a slip on the other end for 2 for the Tritons offense, and their defense has just picked up. But again, like you said, with how great this Slinger team is, 5:16 to play, you got to continue to amp up this pace and play at the pace you've played at the second half.
So it'll be Owls ball coming out of timeout. Jack Warden and Jack Conan have been dancing all afternoon. There's Fogel over to Palm. Tritons are starting to get a little bit tighter in the passing lanes too here coming out of this break. Palm was fouled. They're going to charge it to Hendricks.
That's exactly what you got to do if you're the Owls. The Tritons defense amping up here, lots of pressure on ball. You just got to get around it, draw the fouls, and get into bonus here approaching the finish line.
That's number 3 on A.J. Hendricks. Conan the crossover, stopping in the lane, and he was fouled.
Those are the guys you look to for the Owls in the crunch time here, only up 7. Facing some adversity here all throughout the second half. You got to look to these Conan brothers and Mance as well.
That was the 16th foul, so one more, and they're in the penalty. See if Conan wants to go to work here. As the Owls are content to just swing it around the perimeter. And here comes a double team from Hendricks. An open look for Palm. He does not pull the trigger. You know, I remember I was listening to you guys on Thursday, and the subject of a shot clock came up here as Conan banks it in off the glass. That was a really long offensive possession there. So let me just get your take. We've seen some long offensive possessions for both sides here. Are you in favor of maybe a 35-ish second shot clock?
See, I was just talking about this at the girls' semifinal as well.
Hayes can't finish, but he got fouled.
I was talking about this, the girls' semifinal with stalling as well. Wauwatosa East was stalling against Notre Dame, actually, the girls' team in their first semifinal. Honestly, it's tough. I think high school, I don't think it's the place, but again, it takes away from the stalling and keeps the games entertaining, pressure. So, and then plus, additionally, you got to find people to do that for your schools. So
yeah,
it's a tough task, but I think it could definitely be implemented into the high school basketball system.
Well, it is in a lot of places. I mean, in certain states, I mean, Minnesota, I know for sure has a shot clock. Iowa does. I believe it's 35 seconds in high school. So, you know, maybe that's something that I know the WIAA looks at all these things and fields a lot of letters of interest as second free throw dies on the back heel. So maybe something to consider for games going forward.
No doubt, and it keeps games like this intense. I mean,
for sure.
People up into the high single digits can't just stall it out.
Palm is open here, zigzagging his way through defenders.
Kind of like how you see Slinger doing here right now with 3.5 to play. Kind of just taking their time on offense here.
And this is a smart strategy here.
Yeah.
They've limited shot attempts here in the second half. They lead it by 8. Kick to the corner. Wide open. Fogel 3. Short. Long rebound. Comes back out to Fogel.
It's unfortunate for the Tritons defense. He works so hard on the defensive side. Can't finish the play, and Slinger gets another shot.
And that's going to be the 7th team foul, so we're going to get a 1-and-1 bonus shot here for the Owls. Try to extend this lead. With just over 3 minutes remaining, it'll be Bryson Fogel at the free throw line, and he's a good foul shooter, 77%.
Yeah, up 8 now here in the bonus. Exactly what you want for the Owls as you approach the finish line. You just got to knock down these shots from the charity stripe and earn your way to the state tournament here this afternoon.
Yeah, he is among the team leaders in free throw percentage this year. 6'1" senior. Got a pair. Those are big points, to your point. Just keeping him within arm's distance, sort of giving him the Heisman stiff arm reach of distance here for the Owls. Weber lost the ball, but a foul is called, and Owl Nation is upset with it.
Update for those curious, Appleton North and Kaukauna tied at 46.
Oh.
Got to give a shout out to my friend Brandon Muehlbauer at that game in attendance.
Very good.
Good atmosphere, he said.
So Weber is going to get a 1-on-1 bonus chance here. Alex Syak checks in.
Along with that as well, Andrew Jensen for the Galloping Ghost has 23 of their 46.
Oh, my.
Great player as well.
Weber's first free throw comes up short. And a big rebound there for Bryson Fogel.
A big missed free throw. Notre Dame got to be able to take advantage of these free throws being in bonus.
We're going to get a foul on Syak here.
And take advantage from the charity stripe, I was going to say, as is Slinger as well, as you'll see here.
So Joey Conan, only a sophomore, but a standout for this team. Good foul shooter, 71%, as we're going to get Jude Sakarla coming back in. Joey's had some big performances throughout the course of the postseason. He had 16 points in their win over Port Washington in the sectional semis. Knocks down a free throw here. And he's matched it tonight. This young man is growing up before your eyes here. This next free throw could give him 17 and a new postseason high. Rims out. Tritons got to go quickly here if they want to get back into this one. They're down by 11 with just over 2.5 minutes remaining. Hendricks steps back, now steps through, couldn't get it to fall. Another offensive rebound for A.J. Hendricks. He can't get it to go. Warden on the putback, got it.
That's a big reason that's kept them in this game. Offensive rebounding, and they're in the crunch time doing it well, and especially with the size of both Conan brothers down low.
Yeah, Conan gets across the timeline here, so no issues for the Owls. Conan catches it, and they swing it around the perimeter. It's in the hands of Fogel. This is the guy who you would want at the free throw line. They're going to send him here now.
Yeah, it's always something super interesting who you want at the free throw line in this crunch time here when you have to follow your down. For the Tritons, down 9 here this afternoon. Who do you put the pressure on at the stripe?
Free throw is good. He's got a nice, smooth, and pure stroke from the charity stripe. He's up to 10 points on the afternoon. Second one, rims out. Conan nearly came away with a rebound. Tritons able to secure it. Weber's in a rush. Jack Warden fires away. Short, rebound taken by Sakarla. And with under 2 minutes remaining, the Owls can taste it.
That's who you want to follow, too. If Sakarla has the ball, I would say that's who you got to follow.
Hendricks is going to hip check Conan. As the Owl fans are now on their feet. Conan hits the first free throw, and he's going to get an extra one as they're in the double bonus now. Jack Conan up to 14 points Averaged 20 a game on the season, and he's done everything here this afternoon. He's played defense, blocked a number of shots as he rattles in the second free throw. He's been excellent on the boards. 15 points to go along with it. Weber's in a rush. Over to Hendricks.
I've been impressed with his just playmaking overall.
Sayak is fouled. Slinger doesn't like it, but it did look that he got pushed from behind, so Alex Sayak will get 2 free throws. Fouls on Fogel, so Sayak from the charity stripe this year, 66%. Knocks in the first.
Yeah, no doubt a foul there, and Notre Dame has done everything possible in the second half to get themselves back into this game here. As of now, looking like they might come just a bit short, but no matter. This is a great effort in this second half after a lifeless first.
Second free throw misses. Warden the offensive rebound. Hendricks, he needs it. He got it again. The Tritons are asking for a foul. They are not going to get it, but that's a big three-pointer as the lead is down to 8 with 90 seconds to play.
Yeah, Sakarla had a hand up there. No contact, I don't think, in my opinion.
I would agree with you there. It kind of looked like he may have tried to sell the call there. I mean, the Oscars are tomorrow night, so maybe he's going for that there.
Yeah, good defense, though, and good heads up from Sakarla not to foul him, because that's a big momentum shifter if you do get that foul.
So it's an 8-point game. You got a minute and a half to go here. If you're at Notre Dame, what's the strategy? You foul right away, or you try to wait it out for just a little bit?
I think you have to foul right away. I mean, if you wait it out, you just give Slinger more and more life. You try to make them earn it at the free throw line, which they've done so far to this point, and that's really all about you can do right now.
So both teams will break the huddle. The Tritons in this second half alone have scored 26 points. They only scored 14 the entirety of the first half. There's Fogel over to Conan, and up ahead they go. Sakarla. We get a foul. That's a good call there. If the Tritons are fouling Sakarla. That's who you want shooting it. He's been a little shaky from the free throw line today. First free throw, rim short.
I was going to say, this is going to show if you can put together a complete game. Sakarla has been great off the bench, but can you knock down some big-time free throws here with a minute 21 to play?
Second one, got it. That's a big one. Up to 9, minute 20 to go.
Yeah, 3-possession game compared to a 2-possession game.
Weber driving, fadeaway jump shot, missed everything. It was tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Hayes. It'll go back to the Owls. Conan facing some light pressure. Here comes a double team. Back to Fogel, and up ahead. They get it to Joey Conan, and it's in the hands of Palm.
One thing, too, give credit to the Owls breaking this press by this Tritons defense. Along with knocking down free throws, you got to get past this full court pressure that the Tritons defense is throwing at them.
Palm has struggled from the floor today. There's no question. Senior who averaged 8 points a game on the year, just sub of 80% from the free throw line, goes 1 for 2. 1 minute to go. Hendricks stepping back. Palm's right up into him. And the pass is taken away by Conan. One-on-one with Hendricks. He flips it up. It's on the floor. It's not going to matter. He's going to get 2 shots regardless. A costly turnover there for the Tritons, and the Owls are hooting here in Sheboygan North.
A big thing in basketball, too, is playing this full, complete game, and Notre Dame had a heck of a second half, just couldn't string together a good first half, and it might come back to bite them here, down 10 with 50 seconds to play to the finish line.
Joey Conan from the free throw line. He's got 16 points today. This is the first. Even he can't believe it. He's like, how did that not go down?
I like his reaction.
Second one to make it an 11-point game. Perfect.
How great are those two going to be? It's junior, senior year next year coming up.
Absolutely.
But first, looking like they're going to be playing in the state tournament here. Dom?
Warden trying to draw a foul, no call. It ends up with Weber. He puts it in, and a quick timeout taken by Coach Babinski with 36.5 seconds remaining in this one. Weber's up to 8 points, well below his season average of 15. And you just look at this game here, Miles. I mean, it's one thing to miss shots, and we've sung the praise of this Owl defense all day. I mean, you look at Weber's only got 8 points. He averages 15. A.J. Hendricks currently on the bench right now with foul trouble. He averages 16. He's struggled to get going. Austin Hendricks has 11, 4.5 points shy of his average. So a massive credit to Coach O'Line shutting down this Notre Dame offense.
No doubt. And this Owls defense has been the theme all game long, just especially in the first half. Wasn't as good in the second half, but still enough to get them by. Just hands in the passing lanes, active hands, and the physicality inside, not letting the Tritons offense get anything that they want inside the paint.
So with 36.5 remaining in this one, if you're Notre Dame, you got to get either a really, really quick steal or you got to foul immediately. They get it into Conan, looking for options, and we're going to get a timeout.
Smart timeout there from the Owls, kind of trapped in the space you don't want to be in the whole full court there, and good use of a timeout.
Only 4.5 seconds came off the clock there, so the Tritons are really breathing. We'll see what they can come up with when we come back.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 180,000 participants here in Wisconsin who take part in high school sports.
Well, with 32 seconds remaining in this one, Slinger holding on to a 9-point edge over the Tritons here. They just spent a timeout. Both teams are in the double bonus. And the possession arrow is in favor of the Owls should there be a jump ball situation. 5 on the floor for Coach Levine are Joey Conan, Jack Conan, Bryson Fogel, Jude Sakarla, and Brett Palm to try to close this one out. They get it into Conan. Here comes a double team. Now 3 bodies flying at him. Sakarla's got it. They got to get it across the timeline, and Hendricks is going to foul before they have a chance to do so.
I don't know. Do you foul there, Dom? You got a few seconds until the 10-second, but overall, like we said, trying to make the Owls earn it from the stripe here.
Brett Palm is going to be the one at the charity stripe here.
You need a lot of points in 26.4 seconds, so don't blame the foul choice there in the backcourt.
First free throw is good. So he missed his first one. He's hit his last 2 straight. Rims out on the second, so the lead is at 10, 23 seconds. Weber's got to go quickly. Syak fires. Back iron, rebound to Conan. And with 15 seconds, we're going to get a foul here that will send Jack Conan to the charity stripe. And the Owls can taste it. We got the students with the flag in the background. As Conan's first free throw misses. Brett Palm is going to check out. Mance comes in, and we're going to start getting some ovations here for some of the Notre Dame seniors. Leo Weber comes out. Now Jack Warden will sub out for the last time. What a career these seniors have had. They've gone through a lot. The first full, complete senior class that Coach Babinski has had. These guys starting as freshmen in the program. Now, there was an article that came out roughly around this time last year about this Notre Dame boys team and this program, how they just wanted to be playing meaningful games in the month of March. And they've seen the success of the girls team and the boys hockey team recently in those last couple seasons football. They wanted to be a part of it. These last couple of years they have been. So they're going to come up short in the sectional finals for the second year in a row, but certainly nothing to be ashamed of for this team, this program, and for Coach Babinski, the winningest coach in Notre Dame boys basketball history.
Yeah, they proved themselves tonight, no doubt. What a second half performance from this Tritons team, just coming up a bit short, not playing that full complete game. We'll come back to get you, but no doubt an impressive performance for this Tritons team.
So the last time the Owls were in state was 1977. The last time they were in the sectional finals 11 years ago today. March 14th, 2015, they lost to West De Pere, and today they finally get over the hump. The Owls are soaring to the state tournament. So both teams congratulate one another. Both teams will receive their sectional final medal, and for the Owls, their plaque. There's definitely some disappointment, but a lot of pride in that Notre Dame huddle, and a lot of gratitude and acceptance and enjoyment for the Owls.
Final score of this afternoon's game will be Slinger Owls 53, Notre Dame 42. Congratulations to both teams on an outstanding WIAA sectional final. We'll begin our special awards presentation. We ask everyone to please remain in their seats. Thank you. At this time, we'd like to recognize the sectional runner-up in the WIAA Division II, Sectional II, the Notre Dame Tritons. As your name is announced, please come to center court to receive your medal from Notre Dame Assistant Athletic Director Nicole Hunter. Number 1, Alexander Syan. Number 2, Austin Hendricks. Number 3, Aiden Goddard Benty. Number 4, A.J. Hendricks. Number 5, Leo Weber. Number 11, Owen Hine. Number 12, Landon Corporal. Number 14, Jonas Brute. Number 21, Jose Salas Aguilar. Number 22, Jack Warden. Number 23, Bernie Hayes. Number 24, Ty Baumgartner. Number 32, Jack Whitehouse. Number 40, Jonah Marset. Number 42, Carter Wolf. Once again, congratulations to the Notre Dame Tritons on an excellent tournament run and a great season. And now it's time to recognize the team that will represent this sectional at next week's WIAA State Tournament in Madison. Congratulations to the WIAA Division II Sectional 2 champion, the Slinger Owls. When your name is called, please report to mid-court to receive your medal from Slinger Athletic Director Brian Heimer. Number 1, Joey Cohen. Number 2, Colton Vance. Number 3, Jack Cohen. Number 4, Kevin Berger. Number 5, Bryson Vogel. Number 10, Patrick Sherman. Number 11, Jude Santrella. Number 12, J.J. Fowler. Number 13, Eric Bonhumper. Number 14, C.J. Bogdanovich. Number 21, Noah Leslie. Number 22, Brett Hahn. And at this time, we invite head coach Alex Levine to mid-court to accept the WIAA Sectional Champion plaque presented by Sheboygan North Athletic Director Dan Stengel. Congratulations once again to the Slinger Owls and best of luck next week as we pursue the coveted third ball of WIAA tournament in Madison. Thank you to all the players, coaches, fans, and support staff that made this event a moment. Please drive safely and have a great evening.
Well, the celebration is on for Coach Levine and his program heading to state. We'll see where they get seated and see who their opponent is in a short while, but just some final thoughts on today's game today and what you can say about this team.
Well, I wrote down good teams find a way to win, and that is exactly what Slinger did here tonight, this afternoon. They found a way to win, face some adversity in the second half, and give a lot of credit to this Tritons team for clawing themselves back into this game. They executed a solid game plan on offense to get back into the scoring after only scoring 14 in that first half and ending with 42. Just a great performance for the Tritons team, and Slinger advancing to Madison next weekend.
And they'll be a tough out, there's no question, with both Joey and Jack Conan, and there were some really big performances from Bryson Fogel, chipped in, and Jude Sakarla off the bench was terrific. Brett Palm, you got to imagine he's going to have a better shooting day than he did today, so he's going to be ready to rock and roll as we're seeing the team gather and cut down the nets at Sheboygan North High School. Want to give a couple of thank yous before we get out of here today to the Sheboygan North Athletic Department, in particular AD Dan Stagel for your hospitality and kindness, as well as Jeremy Schwarten for all of his help in the IT department. We appreciate him so much for making this happen, giving us space up here. Want to, of course, thank Notre Dame Athletic Director Matt Koenig. We're thinking about you, man, and your family. Hope all is great. And want to give another congratulations to the Slinger Owls, who are moving on to state for the first time since 1977. That concludes our coverage today from Sheboygan North High School. For our entire crew at NEW Sports Radio, for Miles Del Troy and our producer Chris Learman, I'm Don D'Angelo saying thank you so much for watching and goodbye from Sheboygan North. Again, the final, the Owls move into state after a 53-42 win over the Tritons.